show. I'm really anxious for you to meet this guy. It's the first time he's been on the backstage show with us, and he is a great one. Boy, he's a finger-picking dude. I mean, that is dangerous on the guitar. Name's Doyle Dykes. Welcome, buddy.
Nice to see you, Porter.
Man, I met you a long time ago when you picked for Grandpa Jones.
I picked on your show.
Yes, you did.
Here in the park.
Right, you sure did. Great to have you at the Opry tonight.
Yes, good to be.
This is kind of your first time as a solo act, isn't it, on the Grand Ole Opry?
It is, and we're just so honored. We're just ecstatic.
Well, listen, you're one of the leading finger-picking guitarists in the whole musical industry, and I know you've got a lot of influence. Where do you get mainly from in your playing?
Well, I'd say my biggest hero has always been Chet Atkins, and always will be. And of course, my dad started me out on the guitar, and I owe him a lot, and my mom. And then a lot of the other influences besides guitar players, I grew up around a piano player, my brother.
Wow. Well,
and I used to mimic what he would do on the piano, and even through his classical training, so I learned to do dynamics and different things that are a little different.
And that just kind of helped you develop your style of picking.
He didn't know it, neither did I, but that's where a lot of it came from.
Well, now, tell us about your background. I know that you also worked with J.D. Sumner.
Yes, I did.
When he worked with Elvis in the real golden days of that group. Tell us a little about that.
Well, I wasn't with J.D. very long. I was just out of high school, and it was either go with Barbara Mandrell or J.D. Sumner. And I don't know what caused me to choose J.D. I'm just kidding.
He's a wonderful
Barbara was
man.
hot back then.
Yeah, right.
But no, J.D., it was a wonderful experience working with him. He treated me, I mean, just...
Oh, he's a great man.
Incredibly well.
Barbara was here last week and on the show.
I heard. Yeah, I was in California.
Great lady, too. What a super person. You know, I wanted to tell you a nice compliment somebody paid you. I heard that someone told Chet Atkins that he had the fastest right hand in the world. And Chet asked that guy, said, have you ever heard Doyle Dykes recently? And that's really a nice compliment, man. How do you feel about guys like Chet that talk about you like that?
Well, he's such an icon, you know, not only in the guitar industry, but in the music industry. And for Chet to say something, he said something about me the other day. I called him a few days ago, and he was so nice. He said, well, son, you deserve it. I said, yeah, but I'll never get over it.
That's good, man. That's very, very good. Tell us about your new album, Finger Style. I've got it right here.
Right.
Boy, I know it's great, man. Tell us some of the tunes that's in it.
Well, I wrote most of the songs on here, and I named them after my kids. In fact, my daughter's going to be playing on the show with me, Hollie. We're doing a song called Twin Six-Shooters. Now, that's a song, it's six-string guitars, you know. That's the safest kind of six-shooter, I guess, you can get. But, so it's a cowboy-type thing, and so we're playing that tonight. And then some of the other songs, a lot of them I've written, and I have How Great Thou Art and Amazing Grace on there, which I didn't write.
Well, you're a great person, and I feel like you're one of these people that's very close to God, too, you know, and I think
love the Lord,
that's probably one of the biggest helps you could ever get in your style of playing and the graceful way you play and stuff. There's a lot of that there, buddy.
Yeah, well said.
Welcome to the Opry, too.
Thank you.
Listen, the big clock on the wall. What happened to the clock, Bear? No. This says it's time for Miss Roxanne and Walt.
Well, we have a gentleman coming out now that is really no stranger to the Grand Ole Opry because he used to be a part of the Grandpa Jones band years ago, and he has a new album out on Step One Records. He's a renowned guitar player, and we thought we'd share that with you here at the Grand Ole Opry. Would you welcome Doyle Dykes, ladies and gentlemen? Doyle.
Sure. Thank you so much. I'd like to say it's an honor to be here again after so many years. I was here for several years with Grandpa Jones, and it just feels the same, and the folks are the same. It's just like a family reunion. It's good to have my daughter, Hollie. She's 18 tomorrow, and what better gift can you give her to be on the Grand Ole Opry? So she's going to pick with me tonight. And I feel like it's my birthday because we got Mr. Buddy Harmon, an icon in the music industry, on drums here with us tonight. So delighted. We're going to do a little song I wrote called Twin Six-Shooters, and being that we have two six-string guitars, and that's sort of a cowboy tune. I hope you all like it. I kind of designed it for young people. I'd like to know how many young people are here tonight. That's what we figured. Okay. 1, 2, 3, pick.
Fantastic. Doyle Dykes. Doyle, that was amazing. That was great. Very nice. Very nice.